probably has an advantage. Drive through the double leg, it's right there.
A walking performance bonus. The 6'5" Titan weighing 257 pounds is lightning fast and moves like a lightweight. He's a jiu-jitsu black belt and is the definition of calm and collected, but damn dangerous. Boasting a 100% finish rate in his wins and is the UFC's overall leader in striking differential. Being the interim champ, Aspinall is expected to fight Jon Jones for the undisputed title, so it's time to relive the journey of this British star. Thomas Paul Aspinall was born in Leigh, Greater Manchester, in the United Kingdom. At the tender age of 7, Aspinall embarked on his martial arts journey from wrestling to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and eventually to boxing. He was inspired by his father's passion for the sport.
My dad's like Jiu-Jitsu black belt, one of the first Jiu-Jitsu black belts in the UK.
Apart from your dad, who were the other influences in your life when you were younger?
Mainly my dad.
After obtaining his black belt in BJJ, Aspinall switched to boxing, and at the age of just 22, he was hired to act as a sparring partner for the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Subsequently, through his father, he made the transition to compete in the sport of MMA. Aspinall kicked off MMA against Michael Piszczek. The bell rang, and Piszczek immediately shot for a takedown. The Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt gained top control and viciously elbowed his opponent into oblivion. The 20-second demolition was the start of something terrific. His second fight was against Richie King. The bulky heavyweight was not one to be intimidated. The behemoths got into a clinch, but it was King who made Aspinall feel the thrill of flying.
King suddenly spins his man. Beautiful.
King started to throw, ground and pound.
Butterfly guard, here goes the full butterfly guard.
But Aspinall was exactly where he wanted to be, grabbing King's leg and wrapping up a heel hook to end the fight.
You were right, Nick.
He went up against Stuart Austin, a former Bellator fighter who had been on an 8-fight win streak. Tom came in aggressively, hoping to get another quick finish, but was brought down by Austin. The top-level grappler, Aspinall, met worthy resistance from his opponent, who had no intention of giving up. The fighters generously exchanged takedowns,
The very best in this division in the UK, a champion.
trying to gain a control position, ending first round with Aspinall in bottom position, dodging Stewart's punches and elbows.
Yeah, both fighters exhibiting a ton
The second round began where the fighters left off. A perfect double leg by Austin put him in dominant position.
Austin right back to that head inside single attack.
Aspinall managed to turn the
Aspinall's
table,
timed his defense perfectly.
but ended up surrendering to a perfectly executed heel hook by Stuart Austin.
Oh, big heel hook attack from him. He's done it!
After achieving 2 impressive finishes in Cage Warriors,
Probably has an advantage.
at the age of 27, Tom Aspinall landed in the UFC heavyweight division, dominated by living monsters like Jon Jones, Francis Ngannou, and Stipe Miocic. He made his promotional debut in July 2020 against Jake Collier. The American began to attack aggressively, hoping to intimidate the opponent.
Moves like a welterweight.
But Tom, with British calm, responded with a classic 1-2 combination,
Only finding straight. Oh! What a finish!
sending the Yankee to bed without dinner. Aspinall's debut lasted just 45 seconds. He impressed with the speed and precision of his shots. His next fight was against Alan the Black Samurai Baudot. The French heavyweight had lost just once in 9 fights. Baudot tried to decapitate his opponent with a series of spinning back fists,
They could say nothing but positive things.
all of which failed.
Spinning attacks from Baudot.
Aspinall responded by closing the distance and, after some powerful short right hands,
But he's getting creative.
he moved into the clinch, slammed the samurai to the floor, finishing him with heavy elbows. No Marseillaise for the Frenchman that evening. Aspinall's winning streak was next to be tested against Andrei Arlovski, a former champion who also has the most wins in UFC heavyweight history. The two fighters bounced like lightweights, displaying quick boxing.
These days, you think he's going to try and take his time, but
And Aspinall landing good counters.
Andre's got to be careful. He kind of closed his eyes.
But the lightning-fast Aspinall was on a different speed. He cracked the veteran's skull with a couple of 1-2s.
Right as I say that, this could be the end.
Delivering a series of fast and precise shots.
Arlovski's going.
Insane for a guy that size. Cut and bleeding, Arlovski fought back.
Tom about his grappling the other day.
In the second round, Arlovski tried to hit Tom while keeping his distance.
Might have the pressure fighter here in round 2.
Now, entering the territory of his longest fight ever, Aspinall rushed the veteran like a bull.
People falling over when I hit them. What is
The
that?
rest was taken for granted. The younger Aspinall swallows his victim with a rear naked choke.
Tom Aspinall, submission victory.
Having announced his name with 3 straight finishes in the UFC, he was booked to fight Sergey Spivak, a grappling beast from Moldova. Aspinall fired 2 successive 1-2s
Like an Ngannou
and peppered Spivak with quick strikes from different angles.
So, to your point, Michael, this man is
This forced Spivak into a bad decision. He shot for an unsuccessful takedown,
I thought he was going to say me, but he said, but
then attempted a judo-style throw.
he's just a kid.
Aspinall landed a brain-killer elbow that sat him down and rained damaging shots to end the fight. A stellar start was only to be met with tougher challenges. For his next bout, he faced Alexander Drago Volkov, a 6'7" Russian who had been on the cusp of winning the heavyweight title the year before. Not at all impressed by the Russian's height, Tom began with a quick and precise 3 shots,
1, 2, 3.
just to make Drago understand who's in charge at home. Aspinall's quick hand attacks were alternated with painful low kicks. Short in the distance, Tom secured a body lock and sent the Titan crashing on the canvas. On the ground, after hitting the Russian with devastating punches and generous elbows,
The right elbow and try and start to.
Aspinall tried to perform a Kimura grip.
He's going to
Volkov managed to free himself and get back to his feet, but Tom continued to punish the now exhausted and bleeding Russian.
He's like, come on.
2 minutes from the end of the first round, Volkov managed to hit Aspinall with the right cross
Bit of a slant.
without taking advantage of the situation. Almost at the end of the round, Tom dodged with an unbelievable head movement and brought the Russian to the ground. With British calm and composure, Aspinall executed a perfect straight armbar, which forced the veteran with 35 wins to tap. That evening, Drago didn't break anyone. This was his 5th straight finish in the UFC and earned him his 4th performance of the night in 5 fights. A force of nature with a 100% finish rate, the swift boxer with an immense BJJ background was knocking on the door of a title shot. A win over Curtis Razor Blades was to earn him that, but little did the public know he was nursing an injury. The fight started fast-paced and neither fighter was willing to back down.
He's got to be careful. Curtis just landed 2 huge.
But it was Aspinall who was forced to tap out.
Such a shame.
He had suffered a nasty knee injury after just 15 seconds.
Oh, no.
Once on the lookout for a title shot, Aspinall would have to get surgery and recover for a year as he watched the division move past him.
Most athletes compete with injuries. That's just the way it works. If you want to be a top athlete, you have to push that shit to the side if you can.
Tom made a comeback in July 2023 in London's O2 Arena, exactly 1 year after the injury against Blades. Marcin Tybura, a Polish powerhouse with 12 years' experience in the UFC, was assigned to test Tom's mental and physical state. 10 seconds into the first round, Tom hit the Polish fighter with a precise and powerful high kick,
Very quick for a head.
making all doubts about his knee disappear like the London fog under the sun's rays. Aspinall's legs were quick and his hands were fast.
Look at the hands.
A devastating elbow followed by a straight right from Tom sat Marcin down and rained damaging shots to end the fight. Tom was back. The British heavyweight was ready for the title. On his way was another Russian monster, Sergey Pavlovich, a finisher with insane power in his hands, with 15 knockouts in the first round out of his 18 victories.
He's out on his feet. That's it. That's it.
It was Aspinall who opened up with a massive calf kick that buckled Pavlovich. Sergey's reaction was a quick 1-2 punch, but a granite chin was part of Aspinall's arsenal. Wielding perhaps the heaviest punch in the UFC presently, Pavlovich tried to land his monster right hand, but the head movement of Tom was too much. The British landed his own right hand, and another fast right hand sent the Colossus crashing to the canvas. It was lightning fast. The fearsome Russian bear was defeated by the British Lion. When he is not in the octagon, Aspinall is sharpening his boxing skills with Tyson Fury.
Good luck, Tom. Do the business. Smash his face in. Get up there, my boy. All the way to the bank, man.
Tom Aspinall is Jon Jones' next opponent and is already on the path to becoming the greatest heavyweight in the history of the UFC. A life dream for the British star, a victory over Jon Jones could mean a domination of the heavyweight division for years to come. If you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button, kick the like, and smash the notification bell.